The speaker is not working. Please check the connection. Hi, sound check. Hi, sound check. Hi, good evening. Sorry. So, hi, good morning, everyone. So, before we start our free webinar about student pathway, so definitely I'll be teaching you on sino nga po ba yung mga eligible or ano nga po ba yung mga need requirements natin for student pathway. So, if ever na nagbabalak po tayo maging student in Canada, definitely this is your opportunity to watch our free webinar para at least magkameron na tayo ng advanced knowledge po. So ayan, before I start, let me introduce myself. I'm Rainiel Del Rio and I'm the Client Acquisition Officer here, manager here in Roman Canadian Immigration Services. So before I start, we're live via Zoom, Facebook, and also in TikTok po. So if ever na you have a question po while I'm discussing, you can directly post it through TikTok, through Facebook, and through Zoom po. And after my discussion, definitely I will answer all your question po. So ayan, let me start na our presentation po. I hope sa mga nanonood po, I think I'm clear naman. So if I'm not clear, you can comment kung hindi ba malinaw yung voice ko po. So ayun, so good morning sa lahat ng viewers namin po from TikTok to Facebook and via Zoom po. So maraming salamat and let me start na po our presentation. So this is a presentation about of student pathway nga po. So as I mentioned a while ago, if you want to become an international student definitely in Canada, this is your time to watch our free webinar to know kung ano nga po ba ang mga kailangan and sino nga po ba ang mga eligible to apply for this specific pathway po. And of course, let me introduce our company. So as I mentioned a while ago, we're the Roman Canadian Immigration Services and we're a registered Canadian immigration firm in BC, Canada. And yes po, tama po yung narinig nyo, we're a registered Canadian immigration firm in British Columbia, Canada. And if you want to check or to know our permits or our legitimacy, you can always go or visit the Canada Business Registry po. Just go to that website, go to Google, type Canada Business Registry, and simply search our name po. And definitely, you can see our company there po. And of course, we have two main offices. So our main office is located at Canada in 6057 Dumont Road, Nanaimo in British Columbia. Yes po, the main office is definitely in Canada na. And our office here, or the satellite office here in the Philippines, is located at City Sleep Inn Hotel and Event Center, JP Laurel Highway, Barangay Sicol, Lipa City, here in Batangas. So, sa mga viewers namin or mga clients namin from the South, definitely you can visit us anytime from Monday to Friday between 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Open naman po kami. But if you want na mag-schedule muna para at least alam namin na visit kayo sa amin, definitely mas maganda yan. Pero ayan, if talagang napadaan lang kayo, hindi kayo nakapag-set ng appointment sa amin, definitely tatanggapin pa rin namin yung walk-ins sa amin po. So ayan. And ayan, so we have our own licensed immigration consultant. Flash on your screen, makikita nyo, siya po yung licensed immigration consultant namin. Baka may magtanong sa inyo, Filipino rin po ba yung licensed immigration consultant? Yes po, definitely, it's a Filipino pa rin po. And his name is Israel Roman. His license identification number is R524540. So definitely you can check in any search engine din kung legitimate licensed immigration consultant nga po ba si Sir Israel Roman. So nakita niyo naman po yung identification number niya, definitely yan lang po yung isa-search niyo. And of course, as I mentioned, he's a licensed Canadian immigration consultant registered with College of Immigration Citizenship Consultants po. And of course, he's also a practicing registered nurse in Canada. Yes, definitely he's still working in Canada as a practicing registered nurse po. And before he moves to Canada, actually, he used to work as a nursing professor muna dito sa Philippines po. And yun, after knowing our background, our company name, our own licensed immigration consultant, so flash on your screen, makikita nyo po, these are the current student po na magte-take ng kanilang COO program in Nanaimo Regional General Hospital po. So, to give you a motivation po, definitely, baka next na webinars namin, kayo naman yung makakasama namin dito sa mga slides po namin. So, I'm hoping po sa mga viewers namin ngayon na interested talaga, ayun, makikita nyo naman on how to assess your resume nga po later after my discussion po. Pero, I'm hoping po na makasama namin kayo, makausap namin kayo personally dito sa aming company po. So, of course, so bakit nga po ba si Canada yung pinipili ng karamihan sa atin dito sa Philippines? Actually, hindi lang sa Philippines eh. Other like India, from Korea, Japan, actually Canada lagi yung top country na pinipili nila with regarding as an international student or employment. Bakit nga po ba? So definitely, I know naman sa mga viewers natin, you have your own reason kung bakit. Yung iba dyan, yeah, merong family doon, merong kakilala doon, nag-o-offer sila ng permanent residency. Definitely, I know we have different reason naman kung bakit Canada yung pipiliin natin. Pero, Canada is the home of world top academic institution and universities, unang-una. And of course, you can gain work experience setting them up on the path to a promising future. So I know naman na if ever na kaya kayo mag-aaral is for the better future. Lagi naman, kaya tayo magmamigrate or mag-aaral sa, kung hindi man sa Canada or other country, definitely we have a goal to for our future talaga. And of course, ito na nga ba, after completing your studies, you can work and may be eligible to apply for a permanent residency. I know naman, all of us, definitely mga Filipinos na watching sa live namin, I know this is our one main reason or main goal kung bakit natin pipiliin si Canada country for education po natin. And of course, yun nga, you can apply for a permanent residency after your study po in Canada. And of course, yan. For the student pathway po, definitely, we have intakes po na tinatawag in Canada. So definitely, you need to choose the best intake for you na sa palagay nyo, doon kayo madadalian or doon talaga yung preferred nyo naman po. Bakit? We have 3 different intakes po. We have the first intake, that's the fall intake. We have the second intake, that's the January intake, and that's the winter intake. And actually, we have the third intake, and that's May, that's the summer intake po. So definitely, to give you an idea sa mga Filipinos po na watching right now sa aming lives in TikTok, Facebook, and Zoom nga po, karamihan na student is pinipili nila po is it's either fall intake or summer intake po. Bakit? To give you an idea, definitely, kung galing kayo sa tropical country like Philippines or from Asia country, definitely, hindi naman tayo sanay sa winter weather po, di ba? So definitely, baka mahirapan tayong mag-adjust ng katawan natin sa climate if ever na winter intake yung pipiliin natin. Pero, as I mentioned po, hindi po ibig sabihin na dinediscourage ko kayo to take that specific intake dahil it depends naman sa inyo. Baka yung iba dyan, ay gusto ko talaga ma-experience agad yan. So definitely, you can take any intake naman po. And of course, as I mentioned, this is our discussion about student pathway. Sa student pathway, baka may magtanong sa'yo, Sir, ano ba yung pinakaunang kailangan ko na i-consider before applying for a student pathway? Definitely, if wala pa talaga kayong knowledge, ayun, kaya nga nandito yung katulad namin na Immigration Services is to help you to gather all the information na kailangan nyo and everything. But yung iba, I know yung ibang nanonood, meron na silang mga napiling school, may mga napili na silang program. I know some of the viewers po natin definitely may mga ready na sila. Pero sa mga wala pa talagang idea, the first thing na kailangan po natin is we need to choose a school and program kung saan po tayo magiging okay or kung saan kayo magiging okay. Let's say yung ibang reason dyan ay pag tinanong namin, ay ma'am, bakit itong specific na school na to ang napili nyo? Sir, may kamag-anak po kasi ako dyan sa Ontario, so definitely yan yung pinili kong school kasi malapit sa kamag-anak ko. So some, yun po yung reason natin. Some naman is Sir, kaya yun yung pinili ko is, dyan meron yung program na gusto ko or yung course na gusto ko po i-take. So ito nga po, before I proceed, we have our private school, we have partnered with the different institution and schools po. So let me flash it for you. So this is our VIP school partners po. So we have the Stenberg College, we have the Georgian College, we have the Fanshawe College, Coast Mountain College, Niagara College, Durham College, Humber College, Okanagan College, Centennial College, Saskatchewan Polytechnic College, Discovery College, and we have the Sheridan po. So, ayan, sa mga wala pang idea na, ay sir, wala pa talaga ako napipiling school or what, ayan, we have a partner school. So definitely, if ever na one of this institution yung mapipili nyo for your student pathway, definitely, mas madali yung magiging communication namin with them or nyo with them dahil unang-una, partner na namin sila. So definitely, mas magiging madali yung mga, yun nga, as I mentioned, yung communication natin with them po. Pero po, hindi po ibig sabihin na yan lang yung partner school namin, yan lang yung mga possible na school na pasukan nyo if ever napapasok kayo sa services namin ha. Definitely hindi po. Dahil kami po ay, if ever na you already have your chosen school po, we can still process po or we can still communicate with your chosen school naman po. So actually, napakaraming colleges or schools in Canada and as of the moment, there are our partners po. And then, sa mga viewers po, I think you're familiar naman with the IELTS or English Proficiency Test. So, actually, here in our office, here in Lipa City, Batangas, we are the official test center na din po. So, if sa mga viewers namin from South na magte-take sila ng IELTS from Manila, actually, you can book actually dito sa amin. At least hindi na kayo kailangan pumunta pa ng Manila or dumayo ng Manila. Here in Batangas or actually in our office talaga, we are the official testing center dito sa Batangas. So ayun, as I mentioned, we're partnered then with the British Council po. And of course, hello po pala sa mga viewers namin from TikTok. Maraming salamat sa mga comments. And then later, magbabasa po ako ng mga question nyo. And of course, for the student pathway, sino nga po ba yung mga eligible for this specific pathway po? So actually, hindi ganun kataas yung eligibility ng student pathway. What do I mean? At least high school graduate or K-12 graduate lang po. So definitely, I know naman na, ayun, madami nagtatanong na, Sir, if ever na hindi ako college graduate, eligible pa rin ba ako? So actually, at least high school graduate lang po, wala pong magiging problema po. And of course, iyan, for the eligibility, it depends on the school requirement po. Merong schools and programs po na nagre-require ng at least your graduate of certain college dahil yung pinili mong program is requirement niya yun. So it depends sa school and program. And for the documentary requirements po natin, we have the academic IELTS po. But take note, for the student pathway po, definitely, maraming schools in Canada na kahit wala po tayong academic IELTS is tinatanggap naman po nila. So, nakadepende pa rin po yan sa school requirement na pipiliin po nating school and sa program na pipiliin natin. So, ayun nga po, as I mentioned, depending on the school and program po yung academic IELTS po. And of course, for the school records po, we have the TOR, diploma, and if you have something training certificates while napasok po kayo during your college, definitely, pampalakas din yan ang profile natin. So definitely, you can submit it din sa amin. And of course, so before I proceed with the next slide, so I would like to read muna comments from TikTok po. So actually, from Sir Roniel, From Sir Roniel for TSOM. Actually, si TSOM po is Toronto State, I think, University in Toronto. Currently, hindi pa namin sa partner as of the moment. But if you're willing to take a student pathway and you want to enroll in that specific school, definitely, we can assist you pa rin, as I mentioned a while ago. And then, hindi ko mabasa yung name ni ma'am, pero Cagayan de Oro City, Cebu. I don't Koy Ma'am Francesca, hi. What are your offers for culinary graduate with experience for work visa? Hi Ma'am Francesca, for work visa actually we have separate webinars with regarding this. So siguro I'll focus muna on question regarding the student pathway po And nag-offer from Lionhearted Mom, nag-offer din po ba kayo for nurses? What specific for nurses, ma'am? So, you want to study being a nurse in Canada or you want to work as a nurse in Canada po? So, yun po. Ako si Bonjing, may age limit po ba ang student? Definitely, sir. Ang kagandahan sa Canada, we don't have any age limit. Yan ang kagandahan sa kanila. For student pathway yan, for working pathway, they don't have the age limit po. Work as a nurse po. So as of the moment, ma'am, for work as a nurse kasi before working as a nurse in Canada, you should take some courses pa or exam before maging nurse in Canada. But for you, ma'am, I'll flash our email later and you can submit your resume sa amin after my webinar. So ma-assess namin or matawagan ko kayo directly so we can have our communication talaga personal. Ilan years po ang period kapag kumuha ng program or diploma in Canada? Sige po, proceed po muna ako sa slides ko and then saka ako magbabasa dahil yung other question po is makikita on our mga next slide po. So question to ngayon lang in TikTok. So I hope you're still watching po. So we have the post-graduation work permit. So ano nga po ba itong post-graduation work permit natin or PGWP? So actually, you can apply for a post-graduation work permit or PGWP upon the completion of your course, which enables you to stay in Canada and work for any employer without any restriction po. So definitely, ito yung pagkatapos natin mag-aral, ito yung makukuha or mabibigay sa atin ni Canada. So ano nga po ba yung PGWP na nga? As you can see naman on the slides, so you can work without any restriction po after you graduate your program in Canada. And yan, yung question kanina, for 1-year program or course po, you will be given a 1-year PGWP po. And for a 2 years program po, if ever na 2 years po yung course na pipiliin nyo, the PGWP na mabibigay po sa inyo is equivalent to 3 years po. So for 1 year, yes, you can take 1-year course, but the PGWP na mabibigay lang po sa inyo is 1 year po. To give you an idea, I know naman na pag international student kayo in Canada, the main goal talaga is to become a permanent residency. Tama naman po ako, no? Pero, if ever na 1 year po yung course na kukunin po natin, di ba 1 year lang po yung PGWP, the requirement po kasi for PR is at least nakapag-work po tayo ng 1 year sa kanila. But, if ever na ganyan nga, baka mabitin tayo if we will take a 1-year course or program po. But as I mentioned it depends sa client po namin. If you want to take your risk for 1-year course, it depends sa inyo po. And ano nga ba yung mas ino-offer namin or mas pinupush namin kay client na kuhanin niya? At least go for the 2 years course or program po. Bakit? Ang mabibigay na po sa inyo dyan is the 3 years PGWP. So, you have enough time to look for a work and ayun, if ever na hindi nyo gusto agad yung napasukan nyo, pwede pa kayong magpalit. But if yung 1 year nga po, definitely, you don't have a time to choose or to pick any jobs pa. So, ayun po siya. Kaya yung 2 years yung at least yung kuhanin nyo, to be safe lang po tayo. So ayun po siya. And then, ayan, if ever na you will be entering our services nga po, ano nga po ba yung process, the Roman Canadian Immigration Services po. So the step 1 is we have the free assessment po. Actually, sa free assessment po, i-flash ko later yung email po namin kung saan kayo magsasend ng resume niyo po. And we will assess if you're eligible with this certain pathway po. And of course, step 2, you need to choose a school and program. Katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, that's the first thing talaga na kailangan din. We need, or you need to have your chosen school and program na po. And after that, for the step 3, we have the program discussion po. With the program discussion po, I will be discussing about your program and ano nga po ba yung mga process dito. It's a one-on-one session between you and me po. And after that, after you agreed with all and you don't have any question na po, we will proceed with the step 4, that's the signing of service agreement. And after signing the service agreement, you will proceed with our administration fee. Yes po, with our administration fee. Actually, sa administration fee, don't you worry, i-discuss ko din siya during the program discussion po. And to pala, sa mga viewers po namin actually ngayon, if you want to have a one-on-one session between us, pwede kayong magpabook sa amin. Actually, sa akin din, I'll be discussing you about it on one-on-one session between you and me po. And of course, submission of required documents to chosen school. So definitely, don't you worry with regarding sa mga immigration documents, sa mga documents na kakailanganin nyo. Kasi from our team here in Roman Canadian Immigration Services po, definitely, we will help you to gather all the documents necessary po na kakailanganin nyo. And of course, after that, we will proceed with the step 7. That's the issuance of offer letter from school. So si offer letter po, ibibigay yan sa atin nung napili nating school. If ever na nakompleto na natin yung mga documents na needed po. And after that, yan, si school po na napili natin is magbibigay siya kung how to settle the tuition fee, down payment po. But it depends po. Kung, ibig ko lang sabihin, yung ibang school, yes, pumapayag sila ng down payment. Pero yung ibang institution or school po, ang ginagawa po nila is 1-year tuition fee na po agad. So, depende pa rin po siya sa school and sa program na napili po natin. And of course, issuance of letter of acceptance. So, ano nga po ba yung sa letter of acceptance or the LOA? So, binibigay po yan ni school na that's the confirmation na yes, tinanggap na nila tayo as an international student sa kanilang institution po. And after that, step 9, we will do the step 10, that's the collation of immigration documents po. If ever na, ayan, yung mga kailangan yung documents, definitely, kukunin na namin sa inyo and definitely, kami na yung bahalang, ipoprovide nyo lang actually and kami na po ang bahala sa all the immigration documents na kakailanganin po. And of course, sa step 11 for our service agreement po, definitely na-discuss ko na din dapat yan during the program discussion pa lang. And of course, the final step is the lodging of your visa application po. After we lodge your visa application, actually, student pathway is one of the best, one of the fastest pathway going to Canada po. So, actually, 3 months of waiting, siguro ano na yan, hindi ko masabing maximum, pero 3 months siguro may result na po tayo. Kaya napakabilis lang ng process for the student pathway po. And of course, ayan, i-flash ko po muna yung emails po namin para at least you have our email para you can send actually your updated resume na sa amin. So, be specific lang if lagay nyo lang sa subject student pathway and we can assess if you're eligible in this specific pathway. So before if flash ko muna so you can take a screenshot or actually you can direct send na ngayon, but I will be reading your questions from TikTok, Facebook and Zoom. So from this, yeah, from TikTok naman, no? So ito, I will be reading from TikTok po. So age limit, definitely nasagot ko na. So Ma'am Ella, I think nasagot ko na si Ma'am Elsa Lim. How to apply to become a nursing student. Ayan, Ma'am JV, send lang kayo ng email sa amin and be specific if ever na you have a program. Oh, ito. From Joy, IT course, meron ba? Yes, ma'am, definitely. We have, doon sa mga partner school namin kanina, they offer IT courses po, marami. But the first thing you need to do, ma'am, submit kayo ng resume sa amin para at least mas alam namin yung background nyo, ha? And then work po as a teacher. Actually, ma'am Benji or Sir Benji, work as a teacher, definitely. I'll be specific muna ngayon with the discussion of student pathway po, Pero proof of funds is by sponsor. Yan, good question by Marvin Bundalian. Pwede po pa proof of funds is sponsor po. Yes, ito pala hindi ko po nasabi sa webinars po natin. Definitely, yung proof of funds na kailangan natin, I know naman marami sa atin or sa mga Filipino na yung proof of funds kung tinatawag, that's the show money kung tawagin natin. Pero definitely, proof of funds na siya dahil gagamitin po natin yung funds po natin. And yes, you can have your sponsor po dito. Hindi naman ibig sabihin na ikaw yung applicant, iyo talagang pera yung ipapakita mo. So, you can have your sponsor po. Baka may magtanong lang din, clarification, pwede ko po bang gawin sponsor yung kamag-anak ko pero wala siya sa Canada? Actually, marami kasing nagtatanong dyan. Actually po, mas maganda ang sponsor po natin hindi na nasa Canada. Bakit po? Unang-una, baka makita ni immigration once na mag-apply tayo na ang sponsor mo nasa Canada na possible kasi home ties yan. So definitely, makita nila na you're not going back after you finish your program in Canada. Actually, we need to prove kasi na after our course or program in Canada is we will go back to the Philippines after our program po. So yes, you can have your sponsor. Kahit hindi nyo yan kamag-anak, kakilala nyo lang yan na willing mag-sponsor, kahit nasa ang country yan, pwede po. Walang magiging problema. And of course, yan, say yeah. And how to apply? Yan, ma'am. Send ka lang ng resume sa amin and we will assess if you're eligible po. And you're still eligible for student visa. Yes, ma'am. Do you mean 50 plus are still eligible for student visa? Yes, you're still eligible po. Kasi as I mentioned, wala naman si Canadang restriction with the age, lalo na sa student pathway po. Pero syempre, it's a factor sa immigration officer pa rin na makakapag-handle sa atin. So, yun yung mga nagiging factor. FIT course po, undergrad, pwede po ba mag-apply? Yes po, if even your undergraduate lang po, di ba kanina, as kung hindi nyo naabutan yung first slide po natin, actually, ang eligible po is at least high school graduate or K-12 graduate. If ever na your undergrad, okay lang po. Sige, papasahin ko yan lang. May ask where to send the resume. Ayan, ma'am, ito, flash on your screen. Nandiyan na po yung emails po natin. And Janelle, apply to hotel in Canada. So, ma'am, as I mentioned, focus muna ako sa student pathway ng mga question ng mga clients po natin. Thank you. Ma'am Ali, for student lang po ba yung webinar, sir? Yes, as of the moment, ma'am, for student lang po yung webinar namin with regarding sa student. But we have a separate webinars with regarding working visa po, pero I'll be discussing it on the separate webinars na lang po. Thank you. Undergrad college, yes po, for student lang. Yes po, student visa for culinary. Hello ma'am, student visa for culinary. Yes, definitely yung mga school programs, maraming schools na nag-offer ng culinary program po. But the first thing you need to do para at least malaman natin kung saang institution or saang location in Canada nyo you want mag-aral, send your detailed resume sa amin. And be specific po, put the subject student pathway po. For caregiver po, yes, we cater din ang caregiver po. But as I mentioned, focus muna ako sa student. But for yung nagtatanong ng caregiver, send your resume po sa amin dito sa assessment@romancis.ca so we can assess if you're eligible for a caregiver pathway po. Gusto ko doon sa Canada. Yes, undergrad. Magkano po bayad? Yun. For nagtatanong kung magkano yung bayad ng services po namin. Actually, you can book our one-on-one discussion with me para at least mas malinaw kung magkano yung magiging fees po natin with regarding po doon sa mga fees and ano nga po ba yung possible proof of funds na kakailanganin para mas detailed po tayo. You can book a one-on-one session between me po. Magkano po dapat yung bank statement? So, Ma'am Joy, magkano po ang dapat, magkano po ba dapat yung bank statement? So, ang ibig niyo sabihin siguro sa proof of funds po. Ayan, with regarding dyan, ma'am, send kayo ng resume sa amin para at least mas detailed yung ma-discuss ko sa inyo. I can actually call you through mobile po para at least mas clear sa atin yung discussion with regarding sa mga proof funds na kakailanganin, magkano yung mga kailangan for the processing po. Undergraduate. Yes po, undergraduate ng college. Yes, ma'am. I think na ako naman pala. Pwede po ba mag-apply kahit wala trabaho undergraduate? Yes, ma'am. Joy. Pwede po. Don't you worry. Wala naman po magiging problema. Age limit, no, we don't have. Is there a school to embalmer more course? Sir Julio Nueve. So, for that, ay hindi ako masyadong I know kung ano yung embalmer pero I don't know if ever na may course na ganun. Pero we can siguro we can look for our partner or pwede namin itanong. Age limit na ilang years po before maging citizenship in Canada. For the citizenship po, definitely, ibig nyo ata sabihin for permanent residency. For permanent residency, may mga factor po kasi yan kung ano, pagkatapos nyo mag-aral ng student, depende kung saang province kayo makapunta and doon po sa province nila tayo mag-apply for a permanent residency. Pero the main requirement is at least nakapag-work ka at least 1 year. Caregiver age limit, wala po. May hiring po ba driver? Ay po. Age limit, Ditan, wala po ma'am. High school graduate, yes sir. Marvin, yes po. Kahit high school graduate or K-12 graduate, you're eligible to apply for this specific pathway po. Flood age limit for Lamia po ito. May nagtanong po for Lamia. Actually, this is for the student pathway po, not the working pathway po. Ayan, Ma'am Laika Jane, how much processing fee? Ayun, as I mentioned, you can book a one-on-one session between me para po at least mas clear yung discussion po natin. Nursing undergraduate, Ma'am Bitan. Yeah, I think you're the caregiver pathway po. Send po kayo ng resume sa amin, Ma'am Bitan. Hello, Sir Ronald. Sir, driver po, pwede. I think with regarding sa mga temporary foreign worker po, I'll leave it on our next webinar na po para at least specific tayo with the student pathway. From Romel, need po ba may experience? No po. If you want to apply for a student pathway, definitely hindi niyo naman kailangan na work experience dito. Graduate po ako ng 2016 pa po. 2-year course diploma, ComSci, eligible ba yun? Yes, ma'am. You're eligible po. Magkano kaya ang preferred na pera para makapag-process? Ayun, Ma'am Joy, ayun, as I mentioned, send kayo ng resume sa amin, tawagan ko kayo personally para at least mas clear po tayo, ha? Thank you. Ayan, good question po from I think it's Jane De Los Reyes. About the processing fee, isang bigayan lang po ba or process by process ang bayad namin? Ayan, siguro hindi nyo naabutan yung slides namin, pero yung payment scheme po namin actually, hindi siya isang bagsakan, hiwa-hiwalay siya. So definitely, hindi ganun kabigat para sa client po namin. Meron po ba? Yes po, meron pong caregiver, Ma'am Beat. Send lang po ang resume sa amin. Student visa for hospitality management from Janelle. Yes po, sige po. Send po kayo ng resume sa amin, ma'am. And we can look for the best institution kung saan you preferred mag-aral po. For the requirement of student, actually po, ang kailangan nyo lang dito, TOR Diploma Training Certificate po. Ontario, Canada. Actually, ma'am, kanina pa si ma'am viewer, thank you. Pero hindi ko kasi mabasa yung name niya kasi in Chinese. So, ma'am, send ka ng resume sa amin para ma-assess namin if you're, yun nga, if you're eligible nga. And Ontario, yes, definitely we can look for the best or the right institution for you. Pwede po ba mag-work lang sa Canada? Yes po, pwede kayong mag-work in Canada, pero definitely you need employer. School, may school para student visa po for hospitality management. Yes, I think nasagot ko na to. Pag 31 na po ba, need ba mag-master or okay lang bachelor's degree? Ma'am, okay lang kahit anong nyo. What do you mean by master's or bachelor? Ang iti-take nyo po in Canada? Kahit wala naman specific for the age, ma'am, kasi kahit anong i-take nyo, depende naman yun sa inyo. How much one-on-one? Definitely wala pong bayad yun. If ever na magpapabook po kayo sa akin ng one-on-one session, wala pong bayad na sinisingil po dito. So it's a free discussion pa rin. It's like a webinar lang na more on specific kung magkano yung mga fees na kakailanganin po natin. So definitely, I suggest na magpabook po kayo sa amin ng one-on-one session or discussion para at least mas maging clear po sa inyo. May office staff po ba? Though, kung family po, pwede kasama mother and brother. From Ma'am Ditan, kung caregiver pathway regarding po kayo doon, yes, you can have a family application and caregiver pathway. And of course, in student pathway, you can apply for family application. So ito, good question. Can I bring my fiancé while studying from Sweets? So yes, ma'am. Even hindi kayo married, but you're definitely boyfriend, girlfriend, or fiancé, you will be tagged as common law partner or CLP po. Yes, you can bring po. No problem. Graduate po ako ng 2 years. Pwede po ba yun? Yes, ma'am. From mommy or yes po. Ang eligible lang po, eligible na po kayo basta you're graduate of high school or K-12 po. Lights and glitters, ilang percent po approval rate ng agency nyo sa visa application? We have 80% po. Office staff? Sir, if naghahanap kayo ng working pathway or work direct, definitely pwede nyo kami follow on our social media kasi nagwe-webinar din kami regarding doon. Pero as of the moment kasi focus muna ako sa mga question ng student, ha? May partner school po ba kayo for special ed courses po? So Ma'am Erica Rose, mas maganda isan yung resume nyo sa amin and we can, doon sa mga partner po namin kasi definitely, yes, we're partner with them, pero yung lahat ng ino-offer na courses po nila, kasi napakadami nilang ino-offer, hindi namin, actually hindi na natin may isa-isa or namin may isa-isa, but we can ask them. So better send your detailed resume or updated resume sa amin. Mami, ano po ang possible courses? So it depends po. So we can align your program na kukunin in Canada sa tinapos nyo in college dito sa Philippines or kung ano yung naging trabaho nyo dito sa Philippines po. So we can align it para mas madali natin ipaliwanag kay Immigration po, kay Immigration Canada na kung bakit yun yung program and course na kukunin po natin. But, ito disclaimer lang, hindi ibig sabihin na kung ano yung program mo or ano yung tinapos mong course dito sa Philippines, definitely dapat yun yung kukunin mong program din in Canada. Kasi kahit anong program naman kukunin natin, wala pong magiging problema doon. For Sir Jericho Garcia, ano po work fit sa akin, colorblind po kasi ako hirap po makahanap. Sir, sorry sir, hindi ako makasuggest with regarding sa mga ganyan po dahil unang-una, this is for the student pathway webinar po. Ano po email? Ito po, flash on the screen na po. The assessment at romancis.ca po. Send you an email regarding Lamia. Sige po, from JMHA. Ma'am Hazel Lou, in Canada, hindi naman po, ma'am. Sige po, from GMHA. Check po namin yung resume nyo later. And then, if ever na I can call you today, then I will po. From your licensed financial advisor. I stopped working for 3 years. Possible po ba to? Pwede po ako makapagtrabaho doon? You can work in Canada, ma'am, but the first thing na kailangan po natin is you need to have your employer na po if you want to work in Canada po. From Jane De Los Reyes, how about sa student? 1 plus open work permit, kayo din ba tutulong hanap ng work sa 1 plus 1 ng student? No po, definitely hindi namin ma-assist na with regarding sa paghahanap ng work, si open work permit po natin kasama. Let's say you're the student. I get your point po na if ever na si student may kasamang open work permit, definitely kayo na po yung maghahanap po doon once na you're in Canada. So we can assist you na po with finding or looking for your job po doon. From Ma'am Charlene, hello po, pwede po mag-work sa Canada, mag-cross country po ako kung pwede. Yes, ma'am, but the first thing you need to do is you need to have your employer po. So you can apply in Canada po. But yes, definitely you can cross country po from, let's say, I think you're from Taiwan to Canada. Yes, definitely you can po. So ayan, I hope naman po na mag-send kayo ng resume sa amin and be specific po with the certain pathway. Para at least po, ayan, matawagan na po namin kayo for the program discussion. And if yung mga nagpabook po ng one-on-one session, mas maganda po para at least mas aware po kayo with regarding sa mga pathway and magkano nga po ba. From Ma'am Hazel Lou, yes ma'am, definitely. Kasi yung ibang clients namin kasi actually, to be honest, mga nasa ibang bansa din. Yes, we cater po. Actually, any parts in the world we cater. Kahit yung mga taga-India, Ghana, we cater po. So if kayo nasa Manila lang, definitely yes po. We can cater you, ma'am. Ma'am Hazel, submit ka sa amin ng resume dito sa email po namin para at least matawagan din kita para at least if ever na do you have any question pa kayo with regarding the student pathway para ayun mas clear sa inyo. Thank you, Ma'am Hazel. So, any question pa po with regarding sa student pathway? Pasensya na po sa mga nagko-question with regarding sa temporary foreign worker kasi we have a separate webinars with regarding doon. So, I'll be focusing on student pathway muna sa student pathway webinars po namin. Kasi we have the different webinar po. So, follow nyo lang po kami on our social media accounts from Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. We all have that para at least you're updated po sa mga postings po namin. Thank you so much po. So, yan. Sir, dito ako Taiwan. Gusto ko mag-cross country sa Canada. Pa-send po ng email nyo. Ay, ito po. Flash on your screen na po. Ito na po yung email namin. assessment@romancis.ca. From Rain. Actually, kapangalan ko pa si Sir. Yung email po, yan na. Flash on your screen po. It's a free assessment, so don't you worry po. So any question pa po, so I can answer it na po. Specific with the student pathway po. Thank you po. Ayan, I hope I answer naman yung mga inquiries natin with regarding sa what specific na question nyo. So, ayan. Yan, ano pa, yan. Anong months po usually start ng class sa Canada? Kasi end of contract ko dito, Taiwan. June. So, ma'am, ito depende sa program. Kasi, let's say, mayroong school in Canada kasi na, yes, nag-offer sila ng program na to, pero anong month po ba or ano po ba yung program na yon na balak nyo kuhanin para at least alam po natin. Pero as I mentioned, we have 3 different intakes po. We have the winter, summer, and fall intake po. So, you can choose from doon naman po. Lights and glitters. May school po ba na may provide no dorm? Yes. May mga partner schools din po kami. And I know naman in Canada na yung mga ibang school nag-offer sila ng dorm pero definitely provided nila yan nasa campus nila pero babayaran niyo pa rin. Shoulder niyo pa rin yung payments nila. So, Ma'am Jane, I suggest mag-send ka sa amin ng resume para at least malaman natin kung ano nga po ba yung right program sa inyo. Any question pa po? Actually, thank you po for mga questions niyo dito from TikTok. Yan, Ma'am Jane, thank you. Send ka lang sa amin ng resume, tawagan kita. Yan. Thank you po sa mga nag-follow sa amin. Mas maganda i-follow nyo kami para at least you're aware po sa mga postings po namin para if ever na yun, masagot yung mga question nyo with regarding sa temporary foreign worker and sa student pathway, ano na nga po ba yung latest. So yun, nagpo-post naman po kami doon para at least aware po kayo. So ayan, I hope po wala nang any question pa po before we end our discussion today. I think wala naman ng question po ano. So, ayan na po. Thank you for listening po sa free webinar namin. I hope na mas makasama pa namin kayo on our webinar po. Actually, wala na kaming webinars this January kasi, yan. Bakit po address not found? Address not found po. Baka po may mali po kayong nalagay. Pero definitely, working yung email po namin. Kasi yan yung po yung company email po namin. So, assessment@romancis.ca. Sir Ren? Ma'am Ren? So ma'am, yeah, baka may mali lang or may error. Siguro ulitin nyo na lang po yung pag-send sa email namin. Pero definitely, it's a working email. Tama naman po yung nilagay mo. Okay po. Ayan. Yan, I hope na nag-okay. Nag-okay na ata yung email with Ma'am Ren. So yan, send lang kayo ng email sa amin. Definitely, we will answer all your inquiries sa emails namin. And I hope yan, makasama pa nga namin kayo sa mga webinars namin sa this coming February. We will have our webinar with regarding student pathway pa rin. Kasi ayun, student pathway, yun nga, one of the fastest pathway going to Canada. So yun, maraming salamat po, and I'll be ending our live na po. Thank you for watching and listening po sa amin. And I hope na ayan, maging partner po kayo or maging part po kayo ng aming institution. Ma'am Ditan, yes po, pwede po. Kasama ang family and mother at brother po. I think you're the caregiver, yes po. Send po kayo ng resume sa amin. So I hope okay na po. I'll be ending our live na po. Maraming salamat po. Bye-bye.